Hi, I'm Ali, and in today's video I thought I would share with you how to do a facial massage for the lower part of the face to really help lift up the facial area and also to really help with the jawline, the cheek area. We're also going to be doing some lymphatic drainage as well to help release toxins and waste, and a little bit of fascia work to release any tight fascia within the facial area. We'll also be helping improving those fine lines and wrinkles on the lower part of the face. So first of all, I do like to start off with clean skin, and you want to use a little bit of facial oil. So you've got a bit of slip and glide if you like. So I've got some rosehip oil here. So just a couple of drops, and whatever you do apply to your skin is going to penetrate in even better and deeper when we're doing these massages. So just gently applying all along the lower part of the face, side of the ears, and then just down by the side of the neck. So first of all, I'm just going to start with a little bit of gentle tapping just to get some blood flow and circulation to the area. And I'm starting from the collarbone, just tapping in an upwards motion towards the jawline. It's nice and light. And then with the back of the hand, under the chin, all along the jawline towards the ears. And then chin area, all along the jawline. And I always like to start in like to go in an upwards and outwards motion. Don't want to be dragging anything down. Not forgetting those lines around the mouth here, so just tapping by above the lips. And then the cheekbones. So first things first, I'm going to place my thumbs under my chin, taking my fingers, place them in a hook, and just doing some really nice light massages in a round circular motion, working my way all along the jawline. You want to make sure that your face is nice and relaxed, so you haven't got any tension with any other part of the face. We hold a lot of tension in this area, this big masseter muscle, particularly by the ears, by chewing as well. So if you want to give that a little extra massage, just massage that out a little bit longer. And then placing thumbs under the chin again, fingers above. I'm now lifting in an upwards motion by the mouth all the way to the nostrils, and then gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears. This is again a light medium touch. Don't want to be too heavy-handed, particularly if you have older skin. You don't want to be dragging or pulling at it. Do this morning or evening. Do it once or twice a day, obviously depending on how much time you have. And if you want to spend more time on a certain area, feel free to just pause the video. And one last time. And then we've just taken our fingers and just gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears, almost like in a V shape. And then slowly work our way along in an upwards motion towards the cheekbones. Doing here, we're also helping with collagen and also elastin within the skin. And then with the fingers here, let's just do a little bit of flicking just above those lips. So now let's just do a little bit of fascia work. So we can have some tight tension, particularly around the jowl area, maybe those sort of smile marionette lines. So I'm taking my fingers and we're going to do a little bit of crisscrossing in a light motion in lots of different directions. And I'm working in an upwards motion from the jawline towards the cheekbone. And on the other side. And if you like, if you want to take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, it really does help with blood flow and circulation, oxygen to the head and the neck area. So just massage that out in upwards and outwards motion now. Now we hold quite a lot of tension by the side of the nose here. We have these indentations. We hold tension in this area. This is almost where those smile lines almost can start off with, so and begin with. So you just want to get your fingers in there and just gently you can start to work in a round circular motion one way, starting off light, but then you can also go in a bit deeper at the end as well. And then just work it the other way as well. Round circular motion the other way. And then with the fingers gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears. Also to be mindful during the daytime, to just slightly lift the mouth, so lifting everything up rather than dragging anything down. And then again, fingers placed under the chin, then fingers above him. We're just working in an upwards motion along those potential smile lines. Working upwards towards the nose from the jawline. This is a really great movement. And this is again a light touch. And one last time. And then just coming with our fingers, coming in an upwards motion, just gently gliding towards the ears, feather-like motion. What we're doing here is we're moving toxins and waste within the lymph, and the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so only a very light, delicate touch is needed. Heading towards the ears where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then with the flat of the hand, because we have more surface area from the collarbone, we're just lifting upwards along the neck towards the jawline and gliding to behind the ear, and then just down the SEM muscle down to the collarbone. Again, nice and light. And one last time. And then with our fingers placed into a V shape, we're just going to come to have some fingers in front and behind the ear, and just gently glide down with the fingers here. Again, we have plenty of lymph nodes either side of the ear, front and back. So we've moved lymph nodes literally, we've moved toxins and waste literally from the area under the jawline towards the ears, and we're also moving the ear beside the ears down to the SEM muscle. And then just glide down the big SEM muscle down to the collarbone. You may want to swallow while you're doing this. You can almost literally feel things moving. And then just on the other side. And then just down that big SEM muscle down to the collarbone. And then from the chin all the way down, where I always like to finish is where our collarbone is, just above we have some indentations. And if you just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved within our facial massage on the lower part of the face into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will leave another video there. If you'd like to join me there, that would be great. And also please subscribe, and a thumbs up really helps the algorithm. And please comment down below, tell me where you're from. And also if there's any other facial massage or any face yoga you'd like me to share with you. So, and also tell me what your main skin concern is and how you'd like to improve. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.